Now, in the last session of this factorization, children, we are going to do two types of factorization. First one, factorizing trinomial in the form of x square plus bx plus c. First of all, I would like to make you clear with the thing that whenever you are given an expression, just check if any monomial is common. If it is common, take common and then start factorizing it. If not, then we simply do the factorization process. I'll be telling you. Your expression is in the form of x square plus bx plus c. Now what we do in this, we go to the constant part, and before going to the constant part, ensure that x square, or for whatever variable the expression is written, its coefficient is 1. Then only it will satisfy this form x square plus bx plus c. Now, as you can see in x square plus bx plus c, the coefficient of x square is 1. So, we look for the constant term. Constant is c. Constant term is c. After looking for the constant term, we try to find the factors of c in such a way. Pay attention to my words. We try to find the factors of constant c in such a way that either sum or the difference of those two factors should be the midterm, that is b. This method is called factorization by splitting the midterm. We split the midterm into two factors whose product is the constant. Am I clear? What I said, this method is known as factorization by using splitting the midterm, and the two parts in which you split the midterm, they are the two factors of your constant c. For example, suppose I take an expression x square plus 5x plus 6. Simplest example. Here you can see the coefficient of x square is 1. Fine. So, we are not bothered about it. Now, we look for the constant. Constant is 6. Now, you get the two factors of 6 in such a way. See, you will get many factors, like 6 can be written as 1 6 is 6. 6 can be written as 2 into 3. Whichever is suitable to you, you use that one. Like if I am taking both the factors and show you how you will be using the factors. If you take 6 ones are 6, then you will say, ma'am, you said ki either sum or difference. Yes, 6 minus 1 is 5, but I am showing you. If you take x square plus 6 minus 1 times x plus 6. Now you release the bracket. It is x square plus 6x minus x plus 6. And now you take common. If you take common from first two terms, you can take x as common. So you will get x plus 6. But from the next two term, as you cannot see anything in common, you will take minus, and along with minus you will take 1. Children, when you take this minus 1 common, you will get here x minus 6. And now if you see, after taking common the two binomials, they are different in sign. They are different in sign, which is not correct. When you take common in the bracket, the term should be same as well as sign should be same. So this 6 minus 1, that means 6 ones are 6, is not fit for this question. Now we take the second case. X square plus 3 plus 2 times x. I have split it 5 in terms of 3 and 2, that is 3 plus 2 and plus 6. Now release the bracket. X square plus 3x plus 2x and plus 6. As all sign are positive, you pair them up. After pairing, when you take common, you will get x plus 3, and from here you can take 2 common, you will get again x plus 3. Now you can see that after taking common, the terms as well as sign inside the bracket, they are same. This is the concept, that after taking common, terms as well as sign inside the bracket should be same. Now I have taught you in the first exercise how to take binomial common. You take that binomial common, that is x plus 3. When you take x plus 3 common, at first place you will get x left over, and in the second place you will get 2. So factorization of x square plus 5x plus 6 is x plus 3 into x plus 2. Am I clear with this? Are you clear? Now the next question that I have taken up for you is to factorize a square plus 5a minus 50. Children, again ensure that the coefficient of a square is 1, that is 1. Now we look for the constant part. Constant is 50. Now you write all the factors of 50. But you select the two factors whose sum or difference is 5. Whose sum or difference is 5. The first that strikes to your mind is 10 5s are 50. And 10 minus 5 is 5. So we take a square and in bracket we write 10 minus 5 times a minus 50. Children, now release this bracket. 10a minus 5a minus 50. Now make pairs. Beta, while putting them in groups, if there is minus sign, don't use bracket straight away. Here I have used bracket because here it is positive sign. Here I have not used because the sign, this second sign is basically negative. So what we do, we write a square plus 10a, and here we take minus common and write 5a plus 50. And children, whenever we take minus common, the third sign, the sign inside the bracket gets changed, or you can say sign of this last term gets changed. Now take common, it is a plus 10, and here you can take 5 common, so it is again a plus 10. Now you can see after taking common, the two terms as well as their sign are same. Now again you take this binomial a plus 10 in common, take it as common. So what is left? In the first place it is a, then minus 5. So factorized form of a square plus 5a minus 50 is a plus 10 and a minus 5. I hope I am clear. The next question is x square minus 11x minus 102. Now as it is. X square's coefficient is 1, fine. Constant is 102. Now you look for the factors of 102. So as I know, it is 17 6 are 102 and 17 minus 6 is 11. But how to write? Children, you do like this. X square, keep this minus as it is. In bracket you write 17 minus 6. Outside bracket x minus 102. It is x square. Now open the bracket, minus 17x plus 6x minus 102. As this second sign is positive, you can use brackets as it is. The only problem you face when this sign is negative. If this is positive, no problem at all. So take common from first bracket, it is x. So inside bracket x minus 17. From here you can take 6 common again, x minus 17. Now you take x minus 17 in common, as common, and what is left? X plus 6. So x square minus 11x minus 102, its factorized form is x minus 17 x plus 6. I hope I am clear with the concept how to take the factors. You take the factors in such a way whose sum or difference is the midterm. Whose sum or difference is the midterm. Now in the last part, students, we will learn how to factorize this form, where the coefficient of x square is not 1. It is some other numeric. So it is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Quite similar to previous one, but there is a big change as expression has changed itself. Earlier it was x square plus bx plus c. Now it is ax square plus bx plus c. Method is known as splitting the midterm, same. But how it is different from the previous one, that I would like to tell you. Children, now instead of only looking at the constant, what we do, we just take the coefficient of x square, that is a, and constant, and get their product. What we do, we take the coefficient of x square and the constant and get the product first. And of that product, we try to get the two factors whose either sum or difference is the midterm. Whose either sum or difference is the mid. For example, say I give you question 4x square plus 5x plus 1. Now, if you compare your this expression with this one, your a is 4, your c is 1. So 4 into 1 is 4. Now you get the factors of 4 in such a way whose sum or difference is 5. So you will definitely say, ma'am, 4 ones are 4 and 4 plus 1 is 5. Right, it is absolutely right. So we write 4x square plus 4 plus 1 x plus 1. It is 4x square plus 4x plus x plus 1. Children, you can see all three signs are positive. So don't worry, group them as it is. Now take common from first bracket, that is 4x. So what is left inside the bracket? It is x plus 1. From the second bracket, you cannot take anything in common, but at least 1 you can take common. So take 1 common and it is x plus 1. So your common part is x plus 1, same at both the places. Take x plus 1 common. You are left with 4x plus 1. What you are left with? 4x plus 1. Now another question that I have taken for you is 2x square plus 11x plus 12. If you compare this expression with ax square plus bx plus c, so your a is 2 and your c is 12. Now get the product of a and c, that is 12 into 2, it is 24. Now get the factors of 24 in such a way whose sum or difference is 11. 12 2s are 24 or 8 3s are 24. I want to tell you here one trick, that when all the signs are positive, when all these two signs are positive, we choose the factors whose sum is the midterm. That means we will not take 12 minus 2, we will take rather 8 and 3, that is 8 plus 3, which gives you 11. So it is 2x square plus 8 plus 3 times x plus 12. It is 2x square plus 8x plus 3x and 12. Again you can see that these both the sign are positive, so we put them in bracket as it is. Now you take common. It is 2x over here, so it is x plus 4. And here you can only take 3, it is x plus 4. So factorized form is, after taking x plus 4 binomial common, you are left with 2x plus 3. This is the factorized form in which you have learned one technique, that if trinomial has got both the sign positive, you will choose the factors whose sum gives you the midterm. Whose sum gives you the midterm. Another one, that is 4x square minus 16x plus 15. Now you compare this expression with ax square plus bx plus c. Your a is 4, your c is 15. So a into c gives you 4 into 15, that is 60. Now you have to look for the factors of 60 that gives you 16. The first thing that comes to your mind, 10 6 are 60 or 15 4s are 60. You want to try both the methods? You just try both. First you look for 10 6 are 60, what it will be? 4x square minus 10 plus 6 times x plus 15. Now children, open the bracket. It is 4x square minus 10x minus 6x plus 15. Now we group the terms, 4x square minus 10x, and here if you see carefully, this second sign is negative. So if you take minus out, sign inside the bracket gets changed. Now take common. Here you can take 2x as common. What will be left? 2x minus 5. Here you take 3 common. You will get 2x minus 5. Now you take this binomial 2x minus 5 common. So you are left with 2x minus 3. This is the first method where we have taken the factors 10 6 are 60. Now I would like to show you the working where 15 4s are 60 is there. Is this one clear? Let us take 15 4s are 60 and what will happen over there. Just see. 4x square minus. Will you get 15 minus 4 as 16 or 15 plus 4 as 16? No. So this is not applicable. This is not applicable. We can select only those factors whose product is the equals to the product of A and C and whose sum or difference is the is going to provide you the mid term. Equation is entirely different, written in reversed manner. Let's write it in proper way. It is minus 27c square minus 9c plus 6. Written. First of all, children, take minus common because a is negative. So if we take minus common, we are left 27c square plus 9c minus 6. What we have done? We have written the given expression in reversed manner, and as a was negative, I have taken minus overall common, and when you take minus overall common, it will change all the sign. Like it has changed the sign of 9c, it has changed the sign of constant, that is 6. Now compare this expression inside the bracket 27c square plus 9c minus 6 with ax square plus bx plus c. So your a is 27, your c is 6. So your AC is 162. Your AC is 162. Now you have to think in which table you get 162. You get 18 nines are 162. Where you get 18 nines are 162, and 18 minus 9 gives you 9. 18 minus 9 gives you 9. So what we do, we introduce curly bracket and we write 27c square plus in bracket 18 minus 9 times c and minus 6. We keep this minus as it is, 27c square plus 18c minus 9c minus 6. Again children, if you look in this curly bracket, your second sign is negative, so you have to be very careful while grouping the term. So what will happen? Minus as it is outside this, 27c square plus 18c minus, you have taken common, so it is 9c plus 6. Now take common from these two brackets, 27c square and 18c, you will get 9c common, so it is 3c plus 2. And here you can take only 3 common, that will give you 3c plus 2. So final answer is minus times, your common binomial is 3c plus 2, you write 3c plus 2, and left over is 9c minus 3. And again from 9c minus 3 children, you can take 3 common, so it is minus 3, 3c plus 2 and 3c minus 1. So this is your final answer. This is how we can learn how to factorize the expressions in the form of x square plus bx plus c or ax square plus bx plus c by using the method of splitting the midterm. I hope I was able to make you clear with each and everything. If you have any query related to this, write in comment box. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone. Stay home, stay safe.